So, my dear friends, so Bitcoiners, did you check the news today? A big jump again. Its price 1093.93 was the peak for today. Well, you know actually what I'm talking about at all. There's many who are not even aware that this cryptocurrency exists and it operates and it's in service to humans, and it's even bigger service to discover or to uncover the fake currency that we are using still. Any currency that you're using at this particular moment, issued from the central banks, is basically not real, because it's not supported with anything but that. Today we'll play a little game with the words, because I feel, and my kind of inner knowledge really teaching me through my life and my lives and my existence, that the word is everything. You can say it's a sound, light is everything, energy is everything, but on my very ground level where I presently exist, the word makes a difference. Well, word followed with the action. But the initial, very hidden actions that are happening against our energetics are done through words. So the biggest, I think, title of all that I can touch, and I will talk about this more down the line, is how we've been pulled into the dark magic of words. Title goes like this: How to recognize con from within consent. What do you hear? What do you hear here? Con is, to some, with the meaning of a cheat, forcefully pushing somebody into an actions they don't agree within. So, consent. What is this word sounds to you? Do you consenting for what I'm saying? Would you sign a contract with me that all that I'm saying is true? Would you consent to give your soul to the ones they just asking very politely but in a hidden way? Or would you give your child's soul to the church by consenting the baptism of the child in their early age? I wouldn't. I didn't. So, con is the key syllable in our daily confirmation or conservation or communication. See, I'm having even a trouble talking about this. It's a rare that I talk about what is really happening in the background, but I'm sharing it with you. Because this is the subject of the dark magicians who are ruling this planet for millions of years. Well, let's say hundreds of thousands of years. Well, anyway, they thought they were ruling. So, let's touch another one. How do you hear a word contract? Contract. How many contracts willingly, knowingly or unknowingly did you sign? If you go to the court, first thing the judge asks you, first of all, you're standing below him. You're standing in the area where it's boarded. It looks like a ship. So he's asking very often when he's reading your sentence, da 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 da, do you understand? Doesn't mean that can you comprehend what he just told you, but do you stand under him and his authority by representing your first and last name all in a capital, that it's actually not you? And as soon as you consent to this by saying, yes, I'm standing under, you are cooked. You're done. You cannot appeal, you cannot escape. So many people, many freedom fighters, finding a way to go into the court, and they think they will outsmart the person who's standing above them. Not in this present world. So for the best solution in these cases, when you receive a court order, this is just like invitation. You accept it or not. To me, don't bother, because this legal dark magic wording is absolutely hideous. It puts you in every aspect of your existence down. It puts you in the slavery position without even asking you. They pretend towards a prime creator. They are informing you properly that they are going to put you down, and they're telling you by signing a contract, by living in consent with what the authority tell you to do. I'm splitting the word, so please, my apology if it's bothering you, but this is the way so you can hear it a bit differently. Because absolutely we've been so programmed into hearing one thing that means a devious, very disgusting other thing against you and against your free energy. Against you as a free energy, let's say better. Look at this. Control. It's a troll who's going to trick you. My translation. So you want to be in control of somebody else, or do you allow that somebody else controlling you? The internet trolls are nothing else but cons, because they want to control the outcome of your writing, of your posting, of even your feelings. When you start defending yourself, what are you doing? You're feeding them again. So, not that I'm saying completely ignore the trolls. But you can tell them to fuck off. No more. Don't even say a word on my wall. You have rights to do this. Because by you accepting what they are blabbing there, by you answering to their accusations, you're basically going into a contract with them. It's a verbal, it's a hidden, it's a hideous, and all based on a pure and simple theft. That your soul is swiped, every energetic response from you, its slice was taken, until you realize that it doesn't have to be. This one is nice. Contribution. So when you contribute to somebody, what you doing? You paying a fake tribute through your con. I mean, my feeling is absolutely like horrendous when I hear these words. And when you see politicians and let's call it leaders are talking this language, and none of the humanity reacts on it. How many times you heard in a recent, let's say, New Age environment, our con? The con again. This is a trickster. Once when it's uncovered and exposed, it's basically nothing but a little worm, a parasite, who cannot exist in this energy of understanding or energy of recognition. Better to correct myself than using word understanding. See, we have to catch ourselves when we do something that is not really appropriate for our energy and just correct it. Another one. Conspiring or conspiracy. Again, spreading the stories or fake stories to be able to con you, to trick you. Sometimes they go so deep, deviously deep, that they will tell you a true story, present it as a conspiracy, so you would, let's say, back it off. How many movies, how many stories, how many radio shows, starting from like 50s, 60s, when they almost triggered a panic inside the United States when Orson Welles was reading a story about Martian attack, pretending that this is real. So why they did it? Not only to produce the fear, which they did, tremendous amount, but to actually con you into believing that aliens will come from the outside and attack you, maybe, if you're not ready. So you have to be aware of these aliens from outside of our planet. Just to magicians, dark magicians do this. They say, look, 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 look here, until the other hand goes and swipes everything from your pockets, from your soul, from your spirit. They are pointing finger to the aliens. They are outside of the planet to actually hide a true and very real danger that these aliens are here within our crust, among us, leading us, let's say, or leading the ones who are allowed to be led. They are our politicians, they are our bankers. most of them. There are church leaders, there are royals. These are the aliens that we have to be really worried about. Not the outside strange forces that will come all dressed in whatever dark colors with horns on their heads. No, no. These are right here. One of the worst kind lawyers, judges, who are taught by the worst of the kind of the dark magicians, coming from Alice Bailey, Aleister Crowley, CIA, FBI, MI6, 7 and so on. These are just the front ends of these really sinister organizations, like Alice AI, like CERN. It's not up to me to really teach you what these things are doing to you, but it's up to you. I can just point a finger and say, look at it in this direction. Look at this word from this angle. It's just my view. You take it or you'll be going to leaving from here. There was another one, but it's like so many like words are not coming out properly. So just bear with me. It's compartmentalization. So we will be separate, we'll be apart through our mental conning or mental tricking of our mental abilities, to believing that we are all separate nations, that we are all separate tribes, separate colors, separate creeds, or whatever separate. So, good enough.